it's this discovery of self, of what you can and what you can't do. And what's cool about parkour is that there's such a variety of movements, right? And you can be really good at one aspect of it and not so good at another aspect of it. But that ability to discover within yourself, like I said, what you can and can't do. Like even from a jumping standpoint, like people know how to jump, right? But with a precision jump, you're jumping precisely to something. It's not just about jumping and landing on something. It's about jumping and landing precisely on an edge, right? And then the reasoning behind that, you know, the ability to, if I jump here, I can't get into my ankles, so all the force comes into my knees, right? Whereas if I land here, I can start to absorb in my ankles before my knee, before my hip, and keep me safe. But again, not only am I being precise with where I'm landing, but if I'm jumping from here to here, if I can jump further, it doesn't do me any good, right? It doesn't do me any good to not jump as far, so I have to give it the precise amount of power, right? So one, I have to understand whether or not my body can do that before I do it. Have to understand maybe some things to keep me safe, but also I have to understand how much power I need to put into it. Like for me, this might be 60% of my total power. Doesn't do me any good to give 65% or 100%, right? So there's this knowing, there's this discovery within the movement, but within yourself, right? And again, that leading to understanding that full potential. Being able to create fail-safes so that you can work towards your full potential, right, is what we do within parkour. But I wonder how much we do that in life and how much we rely too much on those fail-safes to just do enough, right? Like if all I have to do, like why would I do more at work if I'm gonna make the same amount of money for doing this? That makes total sense. But where are you at from a self-discovery or a self-growth standpoint if that's what you're doing, right? And what's more important, getting by in life and kind of cruising, or getting by in life and bettering yourself and that self-improvement, that self-growth? And for me, again, that's this tattoo piece of, I feel like everything, I've always wanted to have that self-growth, and that's where those P's come into play, right? And the P and how it interacts with that. But a P, that potential aspect, and how much we just hold ourselves back and not achieve that potential.